I'll give you a game now. I'm going to give you Cardinals Titans here. The next closest spread. Where are you going?
Yeah, this one was on my list too. Man, I'm still struggling with this one. I am going to go Titans. I'm just giving it to the home guys. I don't feel like either of these teams are really equipped to stop either team. Cardinals didn't
Hmm.
defend the run really well last year. I know they got J.J. Watt, but they didn't defend the run really well last year. And then again, I don't really know how good, it might not matter if you defend the run well against Derrick Henry. He's probably just going to run the ball well anyways. They didn't, they have a whole new cornerback situation in Arizona going against these wide receivers. And, Tennessee is the same thing, though. They have, two young cornerbacks that it seems like they're going to roll with this season. That's a big question mark. You're going against DeAndre Hopkins, and you got a whole new play caller. How does that work on the offense side of the ball with the new offensive coordinator? So I'm really interested in this game because I have questions about both of these teams. And while I do view Tennessee as kind of like that outside contender and like in the position that they can make a run in the postseason, I want to
Hmm.
see it on the field, and they're playing a competitive team right off the bat. So I'm going to pick the Titans, but I'm really interested in how these two teams match up and how they look this season.
Yeah, I mean, you think about, the Cardinals had a big upset last year in week 1 when they beat the San Francisco 49ers. At the time, that was, pretty shocking, although I did predict it. Shout out to me. I think that I think this is an interesting one. This does feel a little bit like this is Derrick Henry versus DeAndre Hopkins, right? Like, obviously, football is never that simple, but can the Cardinals come up with any way to stop Derrick Henry? Can the Titans come up with any way to stop DeAndre Hopkins?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing too. We're both Ryan Tannehill guys. We both had him, I think, in the top 8 of our quarterback rankings. So
Yeah.
he's still going to have plenty of opportunities to make plays in this game. The Arizona's dealing with a lot of young guys in that defense, especially on the back 7, not so much on the front 4. But, you're looking at guys like rookie linebacker, Isaiah Simmons, 2 cornerbacks that I don't even know who's playing now that Malcolm Butler's out. So, you know,
Hmm.
that there's just a whole lot to go with. And then I know that Baker's obviously a stud at safety, but is it enough to kind of make up for everything that's going on with this Cardinal secondary? I do feel like they're going to be able to throw the ball on him too.
Yeah, it's probably not enough. I think the Cardinals will probably lose this game. I think maybe this might have been a reach here, although this point spread, I might bet the Titans minus 2.5. I think that's probably the smart bet.
Yeah, this was a lock candidate for me, but
Hmm.
at the same time, like, I still watched this Tennessee defense last year. Like,
Right.
I think
Hmm.
Tennessee is a better team, but Nuke can easily go for like 175 yards and 2 touchdowns in this game.
Yeah, but again, also should mention, while we're both big Ryan Tannehill guys, like Kyler's good too, as long as they're going up against the scrub on the other side. So should be a high scoring game. Should be fun. Weird colors in this game. I don't like that color matchup.
You don't like light blue against Cardinal red?
No, not a fan of that.
Huh.
Hmm.
Well, I was actually watching LSU UCLA. That was a
Uh,
weird color matchup. It was like white and yellow against gold and light blue. Or as Coach Ed Orgeron called it for LSU, sissy blue at UCLA.
yeah, no, I think the best color matchup is you want something that's like something cool mixed with something like like I feel like the Patriots Seahawks is the great color matchup because the Seahawks have like these very loud uniforms, and Patriots it's a very like it's a much more tame uniform. I think that's a great combo.
Patriotic. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
sure. All right.